Hey Trojans, I'm Alexandra Rodriguez with Trojan News Update. Being a pregnant teenager can be a very scary and difficult situation, so today we have a video about the resources available here in school and in the community. As always, teachers and counselors are available for students to talk to. Our CIS teacher offers maternity clothes, and a clinic available is the Community Pregnancy Center of Pasadena. The state of Texas also offers WIC, healthcare, and food stamps. Now here we have more detailed information about the resources available.
Hey, my name's Amy Mancia. I'm 7 months pregnant and I'm 18 years old.
How long did you wait until you told your parents about the news?
3 weeks after I knew I was pregnant because I was like nervous to tell them.
What was her reaction? Were they supportive or?
Yeah, she was supportive about it. Like, she was like, you only know what you're doing.
What did the father do when he found out?
He cried, he was excited.
Do you plan to stay in school after?
Yeah, I do.
You do? What do you want to do as a profession?
Barber.
A barber.
Okay, so if a girl is dealing with like an unplanned pregnancy, like what are her options?
If you are going through that situation, the best advice that I could give you is to come and see me, and we'll have a conversation and I can share resources for you.
What resources does South Houston High School offer for girls and boys?
Presenters that come in here and talk about health and of course teen pregnancy prevention type of stuff. Student comes in here, everything that we discuss is confidential. There are times where I have to make a certain report, but that's only if I suspect any abuse or neglect. But besides that, it's just between the student and myself. If a female student is pregnant and is expecting, there is a home that actually takes them in. So if they get kicked out, you know, parents find out that she's pregnant, she gets put out, there's some resources available.
Most of those resources, do they need family consent?
For
Or, like-
some, yes, parental involvement is needed. For others, no. Come see me. If you find yourself in a crisis, I'm here. I'm available Monday through Friday from approximately 7 a.m. until 3:20 p.m.
I'm Dr. McCagg, and I teach the child development classes done in G106 as well as the college transition classes.
Can you tell us anything about the Moses Law?
The Baby Moses Law, absolutely. In fact, we even have a poster that we keep posted all times to remind students that within the first 60 days of life, you can take your child to a fire station and leave the baby with an EMS person, or you can take the baby to a hospital and leave the baby with a nurse. You just have to remember to leave the baby with a medical professional at either the fire station or the hospital, and at that point, they will take care of your child and see that your child gets the help that he or she needs.
Like, are the same things available to the guys, or?
Well, I mean, obviously they can go to the counselor. We don't expect them to get pregnant, but obviously guys who are feeling responsibility for another human being, obviously they have some tough choices to make too. And we do have a good counseling staff here as well as a good school nurse.
I'm Bobby Zamner, the Executive Director at the Community Pregnancy Center of Pasadena.
Where is the Community Pregnancy Center located?
Located at 4230 Vista Road in Pasadena. We're near the corner of Vista and Waters, just about a mile and a half down the street from the school.
And what are the hours for school?
We do pregnancy testing Monday through Thursday from 10 until 1. And then we have some after-school appointments on Monday afternoon and evenings for our people who work or do have to work around school schedules.
And what is the cost?
All of our services are free. Everything that happens at the center is completely free and confidential. We're not talking with any parents. We don't call the school and tell them who's been here or why they were here. Everything is free and confidential.
And can you tell us a little bit, what is the Center of Pasadena about?
We provide services, education, and resources to women, teen girls, and young men who have found themselves in an unintended pregnancy and they're trying to make the decision, what do I do next? Where do I get services? what do I need to know? How do I get services? And then, so that would be the person the young girl who's pregnant or the woman who's pregnant. And then we have classes that are available, and we have resources for those girls who have already had their baby, but they're struggling to keep diapers, clean diapers and clothes and things like that in the house.
What kind of classes do you guys offer? Or what are they
Thanks for
about?
asking that. We do what we call our Points to Success classes. And they are every single teenager or first-time mom who is pregnant, I think personally should be in Points to Success. They are prenatal classes. We have a rotation called Real Life, Real Work, where we talk about, what makes us up, what are your core beliefs and the things, what are your dreams and your goals. We have prenatal, parenting, and then we even do some family building to kind of help the whole family learn how to work together. As you're going through those classes, girls and guys, we've got some guys that are taking those classes these days, they're earning points to use in our blessing room. And that can be furniture, it's cribs, strollers. We just got in a donation just a couple weeks ago of some of the new transportation systems. So they're the nice strollers with the car seat on top. Baby clothes, diapers. A lot of our girls now are using their points for diapers because diapers have gotten so expensive. And that's the beauty of Points to Success. You're learning how to be the best mom or dad you can be, plus you're earning free stuff for the baby.
And to get some of your resources, does one have to take the classes, like have points?
For that person who's never been in classes, we kind of have to give our supplies out to the girls who have earned points or guys who have earned points. They get sort of first choice, and then what we have left over. So if we have enough cribs, then then I would have a crib available for you. You don't have to be in the classes, but it always helps when you are.
And where do your resources come from?
They come from the community.
Okay.
The local churches do diaper drives for us. People donate clothes back, or they'll bring in their used babies' clothes. Businesses, community, people in the community, and then our churches, even the schools.
Oh, really?
Yeah, some of the local high schools and elementary schools especially.
Oh,
The elementary schools love to do diaper drive.
Okay, so can you tell us the process? If somebody comes in, exactly what is the process and the requirements as well?
And our only requirement is that you need to have a photo ID.
Okay.
That can be a school ID, it can be a passport, it can be a driver's license. So you'll call and you'll make an appointment. It is better to have an appointment than to just show up. Call and make an appointment. You come in and there's some forms that you fill out just so we can get a feel for who you are and how we can help you. And then you meet with one of our client advocates. And she has probably all of the questions you could ever think of. And so you meet with her and she gets to know you a little bit. We use a medical quality urine test, which is going to be a little better quality than you get from the grocery store. We will not call your mom, we won't call your doctor, we won't call the school. It's just between you and me, and we'll do that test totally free. So you come in, you get your tests done, and then that client advocate answers all of your questions, whether it be what applications do I need next, how do I get insurance. If it should be I'm thinking about having an abortion, then she'll even kind of walk you through that process. We do not do abortions and we don't do referrals for those, but we can answer your questions so you know what to expect. But we're here talking about parenting, so that's the most important part of our talk today. And so then she will even talk you through the whole parenting, not the whole parenting process, but these are the fun parts about parenting. These are she'll answer your questions. And we do have an ultrasound. But it's a limited ultrasound. We can't check to see if you're going to have a boy or a girl, or if well, we're not looking for, does baby have 10 toes, 10 fingers, you know, those kinds of things. But you can hear the baby's heartbeat if you qualify for one of our ultrasounds. As high school students, anyone who came to the center would qualify for an ultrasound. We send you home with a proof of pregnancy, which is a form that says just exactly that. You are pregnant, this is what your expected due date is, and you can use that on your applications for Medicaid. You can use it here at school if you need, you know, to let the school know so that they, you know, adjust your gym schedule or whatever that would be. And then you go to the classes, you earn your diapers, your baby clothes, your cribs, all of those things, and you keep coming to classes as long as you want to. So that's kind of the process.
And most of the process, we talked about the girls. What about the guys?
We are seeing more and more guys in the center every year. That number has continued to grow. And so we're seeing guys come into the center who they've broken up with their girlfriend, and so they're going to have joint custody, and they're going to share that sounds bad, doesn't it? They're going to share their baby, but they need 2 cribs, they need 2 strollers, they need 2 sets of households. And the guy is standing there kind of by himself figuring out, he doesn't even know what he needs.
Yeah.
You know, as girls, you know, we've got people who are telling us all the stuff we need. Guys don't know that. And so they are coming into the center, they're taking the Points to Success classes, they're earning their diapers, they're earning their cribs because they need a place for baby to stay.
Can you tell us about the resources that the state offers?
The state offers, they offer insurance, which typically for minors falls into the Medicaid category. And so that's free of charge. They have a phone line, it's 211. If you dial 211, when the recording comes on, that tells you all of the different services that are available. Everyone who applies and is accepted for Medicaid will then also be accepted for WIC, which is the acronym for Women, Infants, and Children. And that's when you're pregnant, that gets you extra food, cereal, milk, cheese, those kinds of things that keep you healthy as you're carrying the baby. Then after the baby comes, it cuts back on mom's groceries, and then you get the formula with your WIC coupons. There is also food stamps that are available through the state, and then your 211 gives you all of the community-based places that you can go.